This video is an excerpt from the Passive Income Show, presented live every week. To learn more about the Passive Income Show, just go to the description box below this video.
Is the Udemy price change limiting what we can charge, or are there ways to charge more? That's an interesting question.
Is the Udemy price change limiting what we can charge? It's a little tricky. It's limiting what we can charge. Yes, our prices on courses are limited to between $20 and $50. That's the band, the pricing band, and the previous high was $300. So we had a lot of people. Here's the situation we're coming out of, okay, which is a good thing. We're getting away from this. People had $300 course prices, their list price, when the average price of the course that actually sold was about 15 to 20 bucks. Because Udemy was doing a lot of deep discounting, they were selling a lot of courses. They would have these big sales at, $10 for any course on the site, or $15 for any course on the site, or $19 for any course on the site. So the strategy back then that a lot of people took on was they said, okay, well, I'm just going to list my course at 300 bucks so that when they do this $10 sale, it looks like an incredible deal and a lot of people are going to buy it. And when everyone's doing kind of the same thing, everyone follows suit and does the same thing. And so a lot of people jack their course prices up, whether the course was worth that much or not. I was always careful to try to price my courses about what I thought I would pay for that course. But a lot of people really jacked up their courses, and they got a lot of sales that way. But what ended up happening, and what we all kind of knew was going to happen, was people started getting used to these $10 sales. They knew that they could get $10 coupons at some point, so they would just wait for the next big rush, the next big discount, the next big sale. And I think Black Friday, November, which was supposed to be the big culmination, gigantic sale of the year. And every year prior to that, it was huge, gigantic, ginormous. It didn't quite go as big this year. And I think the people at Udemy started to go, hey, you know what? Maybe all these $10 sales are not really good for the marketplace. Maybe we need to make some adjustments. That coincided with some pricing tests that they did over the summer last year that gave them hard data about how much people are willing to pay for online courses, is what led to this $20 to $50 price band. So that people couldn't do this, $300, now get it just for 10 bucks. Now it's a much more realistic price range where Udemy has looked at the data, they've crunched the numbers, they've got a lot of smart people on their data team, their analytics team, and they now see that the average student on Udemy is willing to easily pay 20 bucks, 40 bucks, 50 bucks for a course. After 50 bucks, they start to hesitate and there's friction in the marketplace. And so they wanted to just make it like a no-brainer, where if somebody comes to Udemy, they see a course for 25 or 30 bucks, they buy it because it's a good deal. It's just a no-brainer. And I think that that's the whole purpose of the pricing change. And I think that's why the pricing change has been instituted. My only comment would be that $100 would be a better ceiling. But I also understand that Udemy's coming from where they're coming from. They've got to start the process of getting people, used to paying 20 to 50 bucks. And then maybe over time, maybe in a year, 2 or 3 years, maybe they'll jack up the ceiling, pardon my French, maybe they'll raise the ceiling on that. and people will start to pay, more for it. Now, if you're the type of person that says, you know what, forget that 10 million students, forget all that traffic that Udemy sends me, forget all these sales that I could make. I'm just going to make my own sales because I know I could get 200 or 300, 500 bucks for my course content. Great. Then, Udemy is probably not the place for you. There are other places where you can self-host at a higher price. And, and if you can get it, you can get it. That's fine. That's totally fine. I have courses that are 500, 2,500. I have expensive, higher ticket courses, obviously not on Udemy. I put them somewhere else because they're much more involved. They contain, more intense secrets, I guess you could say, better stuff, better content. So that's kind of in a nutshell the pricing change and how it has come to be, and that's how Phil and I both understand it. You know, we've kind of come to understand, hey, if there's 10 million students waiting, anxious, and interested in our courses, then why would we just say, no, we're going to walk away from that marketplace? Because, you know, this is something that's providing full-time incomes for us, and we're not just going to walk away from it. We're going to figure out a way to work with it. Having said all that, it is now clear that it's important that we also work on our own marketing outside of Udemy. It's very clear that when a marketplace makes a change this big, that you realize, oh, I'm not as in control as I thought I was with this income. So I'm going to create a situation where I am in much more control of my income, right? And so that's the big change I think that it's done for instructors, is instructors that are, you know, positive thinking have said, awesome, I love Udemy. They're doing awesome for me. They're making me a good income. You know, I'll stick with them. And there are other options too, where I can start to explore and build out funnels and that kind of thing.
Yep.
Thanks for joining me on this video. This video was actually an excerpt from the Passive Income Show, which is a live show that we do every week. You'll get details about the Passive Income Show down below in the description box. You'll also get links to specific courses and discounted links that you can only get here on YouTube. So as always, we would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because we're going to be uploading tons of valuable content, valuable video to help you make a passive income online. How? By teaching what you know through your skills, your experience, and your expertise, things that you're interested in like hobbies or interests. We're going to show you how to take that information that you already know and turn it into online courses that will pay you on an ongoing basis, month after month after month, for just teaching what you already know. So I look forward to seeing you on another video, and I look forward especially to seeing you on our live Passive Income Show.